Yes, indeed, Garland on the avenue. A week ago, I told you, LSU's #1 draft pick for the coaching search was Lane Kiffin. In my comments, all the Florida fans were getting worked up saying he's coming to Gainesville. Yeah, because his people told Florida that he had interest in going there. His people told LSU he had interest going there. And then Ole Miss, he's the head coach at. So all 3 schools have a shot at Lane Kiffin right now. Nick Saban, former LSU coach, won a national championship. No doubt the LSU people reached out to Nick. Miss Terry put the kibosh on that quickly, okay? So Nick was out. But they asked Nick, who would he recommend? 3 names. Lane Kiffin, Eli Drinkwitz, and Brent Key at Georgia Tech. Eli Drinkwitz at Mizzou. But Lane's the #1 draft pick, okay? So they're listening to Saban. This is the #1 pick, and then they'll go from there. So what's happening to Ole Miss? Contracts on the table. They want an answer. They're in the bye week. They got the Egg Bowl next week. Ole Miss has to make a really tough decision. If he says he's moving on, do they let him coach the Egg Bowl in the playoff? They can install Joe Judge as the interim coach and have Pete Golden focus on defense and Charlie Weiss Jr. on offense. That is definitely a move they can make. And then if Lane does leave Ole Miss, then Jon Sumrall, the head coach at Tulane, is now the favorite to possibly land either the Auburn job or the Ole Miss job. So Jon Sumrall's in a really good spot right now. But right now, LSU wants Lane Kiffin. Florida wants Lane Kiffin. He's at Ole Miss. The people at Ole Miss are just dumbfounded. They cannot believe that Ole Miss has a shot at a national championship and he's willing to walk away from all that right now. Like, they're just like, their minds are blown. Half the crew is mad that he's doing this. The other half is still fighting to keep him. Players are just blowing in the wind right now. I know they're not happy at this situation, but just the way college football is. They're one-year mercenaries also. So now we wait. Maybe have an answer in about 48 hours.